hearing this song.
Right. You can see how early on she had those chops.
She's been this forever.
I was expecting to see some sort of evolution.
I know.
But what I'm seeing is just the roots. I'm seeing like,
we are here, baby.
Like, she's got it. She's
had it.
Been had it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby Wolfgang.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Sister and the Wolf Reaction, baby. We're back with another patron request presented to you by Noam.
No, 2 for 1.
Well, this is a 2 for 1, yes indeed.
Noam.
Yes.
And Jax Skellington.
And Jax, who is our what? He's not our patron, he is our YouTube member, yes.
Yeah, so he sent a request on YouTube membership.
Welcome and thank you so very much for the love and support.
Indeed. You said you were going to do it and then you did it.
Yes.
And then of course Noam, longtime supporter, really wants us to
I love you, Noam.
Know all there is to know about symphonic metal.
I know.
And she's starting our education proper with some After Forever.
She's so awesome.
She made this a while ago. Jack's request was a bit newer.
Right.
But the thing is, they requested the same song.
But
now,
one studio version.
No one wants the studio version.
Yes.
But Jack wants the a live version. And I told him, listen, we've actually got the studio version coming up, and he feels that the live version gives something special of its own.
Okay.
That needs its own listen.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna do a 2 for 1 here, guys, and we're gonna do both.
Like, why not?
All right.
Okay. What did Noam say? Read it to the paper.
Well, she said she had a hard time picking the song for that particular month. But here it is, another important step in the symphonic metal history.
Thank you, baby.
So we're doing Dreamflight, obviously, as you already know. Apparently, it is her favorite song by them. I got to know them shortly before they broke up. This song is from their 5th and last album. Mark Jansen left after the 2nd album. Now, Mark Jansen is not related to Floor.
He's not, because I thought that was her husband.
No, apparently
One of
Jansen...
my soldiers told me that.
Apparently Jansen is a very common name, very common Dutch last name, so you're going to see a lot of people with Jansen, but not related.
I thought it was him.
Her husband is the drummer for Sabaton, Haynes Van Dahl. This is her husband here. See them together?
They're a beautiful couple.
They have a daughter now named Freya.
Yeah.
I think she dated someone for After Forever. I was reading the comments in the Best of Zangers where they were correcting us on some of that information. But yeah, so no relation to Floor there.
My bad.
Yeah, After Forever apparently. So looking up on Floor's wiki, she joined After Forever in '97. She was 16 years old.
Are you serious?
Yep. So she has a pretty deep educational history for singing. She went to where did I see it? She went
16?
16, yes. What did I say?
What? That's...
Check it out. Jen was 16 when she joined Apocalypse.
Okay.
Later known as After Forever.
Okay.
So originally they were called Apocalypse in '97. 3 years later, the band released their first album. Her ability to sing the both classic and rock style made her reasonably popular in the metal scene.
Of course.
At this point, that's an understatement to say reasonably.
I know, right? That is remarkable. I'm blown away. But you know, Tarja also started with Nightwish when she was, what, 17?
Well, they were all babies.
They were all so young. So, I mean, it's not like it's something that is not a thing that's done, but...
Not 16, though. 16 is pretty young. She started out as a backing singer, and then they obviously put her more towards the front.
Wow.
Relatively quickly. And then, of course, we know her work with Arjen and Ariane.
Yes.
And all the stuff she does there with,
holy crap,
along with her sister. But this was a fun fact. I hope this is true, because, you know, wikis can sometimes be screwy. As a child, she wanted to be a biologist.
I think I did read that somewhere else, too.
Which is super weird when you think about Thomas wanting to be a biologist.
Yeah.
And they're all ending, like all the scientists are ending up, all the wannabe scientists ended up in Nightwish, and now they're doing all this scientific stuff in their lyrics.
Not just that, but it makes me feel like, you know, there is a real camaraderie, there's a real brother sisterhood there, there's a real love and connection and unity that they share between all of them.
I think so. You know, when I look at her studies, it's like, so she started studying music at the Dutch Rock Academy in '99. This is something we learned from Beth Zangers that we just saw. She entered the conservatorium in Tilburg 3 years later.
That's hardcore.
She studied musical theater and a year of opera. And after the After Forever split up, she started teaching and performing in her own course called Wanna Be a Star. So she's always doing something. And when I look at her now, it's like even on her, I think, YouTube channel, she's doing like a little talk show with other singers. Not necessarily about music, but just about stuff in general.
It's so cute.
Oh, also guitar. She plays guitar, piano, and flute. We were surprised when she played guitar.
When I found that out, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away by her all over again.
So yeah, I mean, the talent oozes.
It's endless.
And she's just an impressive individual, you know? She's 6
feet.
She has to get all her clothes tailored.
I mean, really.
You know, she's a living, breathing Amazon. I mean,
really is.
What more can you say about it?
She's amazing. Amazing.
So we've got 2 songs to listen to, so we should jump into it fairly quickly.
Yes.
So again, we're going to do the studio version, and then we are going to do the live version for Jack.
Thank you, Jack. So happy to have you with us.
And I'm super looking forward to this because we get to see a bit more of the origin story for Floor.
Yeah.
And see how she's evolved as a singer.
I know. I've seen her perform with other people before, like on Twitch during my live stream when we were having our Chit Chat Vibe session. And definitely with Nightwish, her clothing, she stepped it up. Everything.
Oh yeah.
She stepped it up.
It's like the musical symphonic power was there, but with Nightwish she brings more of the imagery because they have more of a 100%, not even no contest.
Oof. Are you ready, baby?
She hit full diva when she got to Nightwish.
Yes, and in the most positive way we mean by that.
Of course, I'm talking about the power
the
and
grandeur,
the presence.
Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everything came together beautifully.
Indeed. Wow. Beautiful start.
Remind me of the Terminator theme for a second.
Welcome
how progressive it is.
I agree. Definitely progressive.
I love when she does that too.
Ooh.
That range.
Uh-huh. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. That was so sweet. Damn. Ooh.
I was not expecting to be challenged. I thought I was going to listen to symphonic metal. I did not realize I was going to be listening to a combination of theater of tragedy and dream theater.
Well, I don't
and
know
every
theater
band
of
with the
tragedy.
word theater in their name, including some black metal and some. How you don't get like nostalgia that you're listening to an Arion song?
Not for me.
I was surprised at how
Really?
much this
Arion
felt
song, really?
like an Arion song.
Not
Well,
to
very
me.
progressive, very complex.
Actually, I wasn't expecting to be this progressive.
Yeah,
This was a progressive song, I think.
I wasn't expecting any of this.
And
This
neither
is-
was I.
This,
Wow.
This was I don't know how to feel about it. I think I'm so happy we're listening to it a second time because I can't even tell you what the main riff of the song is. Because there was so many different sections and stuff, I don't even know what the main song actually was.
Gotcha.
Maybe her chorus? I don't know. It's just
Wait a minute.
I was not expecting all that. Wow.
Okay, but did you enjoy the song?
I enjoyed each section of the song. There was no section I didn't enjoy, but because I don't know what's coming next and I haven't memorized it, it was difficult for me to look at it as one single song.
Interesting.
But
Really?
there was some fascinating moments where I literally heard there's a Dimmu Borgir song called
The dun-dun-dun. Was that? What about that part? There was that familiar to you? The dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
that seemed familiar too.
Yes, that was very familiar. I don't know
But
where
the
I heard
part
that
where
from.
they were doing black metal, where there was this symphonic, I'll play it here. It was almost like it felt like it was picked right from that.
Really? I don't know.
Which made me feel like, oh, now we're having a kind of a death metal black metal moment because that's literally part of the song
It was
that
a
I'm
lot
hearing.
of stuff. There was a lot of stuff in this song.
But I'm pretty sure this
Lot of
came.
layers.
I'm pretty sure this came first.
This was a progressive song. This was not an easy song.
Yeah.
They nailed it though. They did a really good job.
So she's gonna do all this live too
In
now,
her
and the band too.
voice. Holy crap!
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that for a minute.
Angelic. So pristine. So pretty. Oh my God! I think she sings in a higher registry, more in this song.
So it depends on which section of the song.
It depends, yeah. But there was
Because she had the part where she uses her regular rock vocal.
yeah. I'm not talking about that part.
Right. You're talking about the part where she kind of went operatic.
Yes.
It was towing the line, like it wasn't full on opera, but she was hitting that pitch.
Yes, baby.
And then it did get to a
Good
point where she
job.
did kind of go up there.
But she went all the
And
way
that
up,
was
baby.
glorious. That was absolutely, honestly, to me, that's
She
what
dived all the way down.
she really shines there. She's really good at that. There's very few people who can do what she did in Ad Astra and things like that.
Oh,
And you
man.
see it here, like this is where that Ad
goosebumps.
Astra was being born, right? Because
Uh-huh.
you can hear
You
that
can
sweet
hear it,
angel
yeah.
of music, just kind
Woo.
of doing her thing.
Like really though, effortlessly though. Make my eyes cross.
Flight.
Dreamflight.
It even has a Dream Theater title.
Look at her. Oh my gosh.
I like the intro. I like the pull away.
I do too.
It's very dramatic.
There we are. I love that so much.
Well,
This is so sweet. Gets me every time. Ooh.
it's something in between that and reality.
Damn, Floor. This is when everything changes, okay? This is the shift. Do that. Yes. Guys. Oh my God.
The band just leaves. We're not needed.
Wow.
She did it perfectly. We just heard the album version. That was spot on.
Oh But yes, I'm feeling area now. Yeah.
Even with kind of like the multiple singers and everything, it's like. Even on the second listen, it's still a lot.
What?
No, I got
it
more of
doesn't matter. It's okay.
I got more. I'm not saying a lot in the bad way.
Did you get any clarity though with the second time around?
A little bit. That's what I said. It's still a lot.
Baby, I don't know.
I don't know. I do know.
Listen.
I only do know that middle section. With first of all how the interlude
it gets me
with
every
her
time.
beautiful voice, and
it's
then
everything.
Switching into that black metal section.
Oh my God!
That part I just.
His vocals are sick.
100%
His
no, I
vocals
love.
are sick.
Yeah.
Like oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. This I'm sorry. This was not a versus, was it? It wasn't a versus.
No. But I did get different things from different versions.
Yes, it was definitely. What did you get from this version?
Some of the guitar solo sounded better in the live version for some reason. I didn't recognize. I didn't notice it as much in the album version. I did love in the album version. I do love the Theater of Tragedy style choruses that they were overlaying over it.
I don't know what that is. But okay.
It was definitely more, like Jack said, it was more bombastic. It was definitely more symphonic in the album version. It gave two different experiences.
I feel that wow. To me, the live version was better than the studio version.
Okay.
I'm just amazed and impressed by how they're able to perform this live so beautifully. And Floor sang better live. Of course, she sang beautifully the studio version, but I mean live, she really sang the roof off. I'm blown away, and her range was even higher. Yes, live, she really pushed it up even more
Than on the
version? Studio version. Yeah. What? You gotta think about that.
I thought she recreated it pretty close to.
Oh, she did, but I'm saying she did everything
which
better.
is
She elevated it
itself.
Yes, but the live performance, I felt she elevated it even more.
I will say her general rock vocal sounded better live than on the album version. On the album version, it sounded a bit too standard.
I agree with that, but that's what I'm saying.
When she sang it live, I did enjoy that. But
she stepped it up.
But the operatic part, she nailed almost.
It was
identically,
yes,
which
but
is
again,
a lot to be said.
Just a little more. She added a little more to it.
Just a lot to be said, and I mean,
Unbelievable.
you know,
inconceivable.
I can't help but, I mean, it's Floor's fault. She spoils me.
She does, yeah.
And so when she doesn't give it to me, I want it.
Gotcha.
You know?
So when did she not give it to you?
When, for example, for Dead Boy's Poem or something, it's like, I want her to give me that a little bit, you know, and I want to give her style. I want her style, but I don't want her to sing it just regular, because you showed me what you can do. I want you to give it to me. And I feel, I guess I'm greedy for asking whatever. I should be happy with whatever I get, but you know, she just there's so much she can do that it's just hard not to just constantly want the sweetest of the sweetest candy.
I thought that, and again, silly assumption, because I'm new to Nightwish and Be the Floor, but I just thought that when she stepped into Nightwish that she made it more, or that she came into more of her own as an artist. But no. Hearing this song.
Right. You can see how early on she had those chops.
She's been this forever. She's exceptional.
One would have to assume, because if this is her earlier band, I don't see. I was expecting to see some sort of evolution.
I know.
But what I'm seeing is just the roots. I'm seeing like,
we are here, baby.
Like, she's got it. She's had it. She been had it.
Yeah, exactly.
She been had that shit. Yeah.
I'm blown away. And I mean, for her to move me the same way, actually more, during the live version on that second part. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's just magic. She's a freaking. I don't know, what is she? She's everything. She's everything. She's everything.
She's the Valkyrie.
She's
yeah.
Man. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Noah. Thank you, beautiful.
And Jack. Absolutely.
Jack, thank you so much.
This was a great 2-for-1.
Yes, it was. Oh man.
And it's nice because I whenever it's progressive, I got to hear it more than once, because Jesus, there's so much to take in.
The third when you're editing,
about 50 more times.
It's weird because this song for me, while it did feel progressive, it didn't feel like it was like all over the place for you not to actually get it.
I still don't know how to feel. I still don't know how to feel about the tone of the synthesizer.
Well, now that I think, I mean,
I still don't know how to feel, because I started hearing it. I started hearing it a lot in Dream Theater. Here's what's weird though, and this is why I don't know how to feel about it. When I hear it in Arion, for some reason when Arhin does it in the song, somehow it feels right.
I get it.
Because it seems to fit.
I will say that it was kind of like
song.
It was kind of not necessarily off-putting in this song, but it didn't really go in as smoothly as butter as it could have been.
Because, I mean, the song is symphonic.
Yes. I get what you're saying.
There's these big moments.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of retro. It's like, where's that coming from?
It's the confusing
does that
part.
fit? I don't know.
I get it, but to me, it still sounds really good. But I did feel that it was a pinch of, what are you doing here? Please go away. But then I appreciated it and I gravitated to it.
It just feels like...
Like, why are you doing it? You're trying too hard.
Well, it feels like 70s like progressive rock or whatever, but that's not. But that's not what we're doing here. Like when Arhin does it, he is like channeling the 70s, and you can tell. And then he kind of puts it in, but then he takes it out for the other sections when it's, you know what I mean? It's like he. But here, it's like that was the actual tone of it. And I'm like, but is that what we wanted for this particular?
It's clearly what they wanted.
I don't know how to feel about it. I have to listen to it some more.
It's clearly what they wanted. Yeah. Everything was intentional. But
I have the same problem with Dream Theater, you know, and I think I'm probably going to upload the Dream Theater we did a while ago before this. So at least people will kind of have a heads up as to my struggles. But these are my struggles.
Poor thing. Poor you. While I do understand where you're coming from, for me, I still enjoyed it a lot, and it didn't take away from it at all.
No, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the song, for sure.
So it didn't take away from the experience and the movement and the beauty of the song at all. But I did feel a twinge of, but I got it. You know, I quickly adjusted. And that's the thing about progressive music. You have to be able to actually be able to keep up with it a lot of times. And I mean, for me, this song was very easy to follow, whereas with the other song we heard was Dream Theater.
Yeah.
That they had me like, what? Say who?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out this progressive thing. I really am.
Me too. I'm a baby in this, guys. You know this. Okay, I'm a baby. All right. But I do feel that I can keep up with progressive music a little more than you.
Yes.
I feel.
Well, you don't think about it.
I don't think
as
about
much
it.
As I do.
I don't. And you're a very cerebral kind of guy. But so I don't think about it too much. I am really just I'm centering myself within the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, I'm allowing myself to be led. You know what I'm saying? So while he's listening and enjoying it or trying to enjoy it, he's also trying to understand it.
Yes.
I'm just trying to experience it.
Desperately trying to understand it.
Yes, that's the dichotomy. But nonetheless, moving forward, not sideways. Thank you, my loves.
Yes.
This was a treat. This was really a treat.
This is definitely an education.
Oh my God, I want more. All right, my loves, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. And if you did, please give us a thumbs up, okay? Comment below, all right? Do not leave without subscribing, but also do share our content as well.
Hit the bell so you get notified.
I'll see you on the flip side at some point in the very near future, baby.
Love y'all.
Be good to yourself and those around you, okay?
100%.
Bye for now. Love you guys.
Hi, it's your favorite time of the week. It's time for another episode of Fan Friday.
Fan Friday, my Fan Friday.
Friday.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's my YouTube channel. You're on the wrong side of the camera.
But I'm YouTubing.
Right. When I was younger, Dimmu Borgir was one of my favorites.
Yes.
For the majority of my life, I didn't know I was high sensitive, and as soon as I realized it, I felt it was a curse. And so many things fell in place. Well, yeah, that would have helped a lot if I knew about it. Then it would have been so much easier. But I'm trying to get from getting from curse to gift, because I do realize that part of the reason why I sing the way I do and how I can transmit feelings the way I do is because of high sensitivity. So there are good things there too. And in the day-to-day life, it's a work in progress. And I cannot look at you guys in the audience, because if I see somebody else go, then I go too.
Okay.
I'm 2 meters and 60 centimeters. I would say 11. I would like to be the Queen of Dragons, I guess. Yeah. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Right, I almost got that one right. I really like pizza.
Bye.
We were Jansen!